Sure. So at the moment, I am living on unceded Algonquin territory, and it is my third time living here. I'm from originally Saskatchewan, and I grew up mostly in Saskatoon, and I sometimes refer to myself as an urban Aboriginal because it creates that context of like a disconnection from community, but also like an awareness of who I am at the same time. My mom is Louise Half. She's a famous poet here. She has multiple books and she's coming out with another. So that's really handy to have a famous parent. Everybody knows, who I am. So that's great. My dad is non-Indigenous white man from Southern Ontario. So my mom married him, and what happened in Canada was when you married a white man, you lost some rights at the time. So she no longer had the right to live in her community. And nor did she really want to. She's kind of like me. She has to go to the big lights. So they didn't have the option anymore to live there. So that's how I ended up growing up in Saskatoon, which is a smallish city in Saskatchewan. And so I was lucky to grow up with a pretty good connection, not to necessarily specifically my community, although I know my relatives and that really helps. But my parents worked really hard to involve me in as many ceremonies as they could throughout my life. And they worked really hard to develop themselves as spiritual people. So they sort of involved me on that journey as much as they could. And in a ceremony I was in when I was 15, our elder told me to follow your vision. That's what he said. That's all he said. Very simple. And I guess at the time, for unknown reasons, I wanted to be a professor. So that was the path that I followed since then.